Welcome, welcome. I'm super excited you're here with me today. My name is Cindy Lish, and I empower career changers and those returning to the workforce to find amazing jobs that match their current why. Okay, today is part two of our three-part series on networking, emailing, reaching out to first connections, second connections, and cold connecting. Okay, so last week we talked all about how to reach out to first connections and second connections and how to do that effectively. Today, we are going to talk about the biggest challenge, right? The dreaded one of reaching out to people that you don't know. Okay. So now everybody tells you just reach out, just send a message, reach out to people, reach out to recruiters, send messages. But for goodness sakes, how do you do it? What do you do? What do you say? And how do you get them to notice you? Okay. So there are many different levels of people you can reach out to. Um, I recommend reaching out to people on different levels for different reasons. So now, suppose you are looking to make a pivot in your career and you are looking to break into certain industries. By all means, reach out to people who are just a little bit more advanced than you are in that field that have been there recently. And they are more likely to talk to you than people who have been there for 10, 15, 20 years. Um, and I'll tell you how to do that. But you're going to reach out to them and you're just asking them if they wouldn't mind a few minutes of their time just to chat about what it's like in that industry or what it's like in that company. Or if you are looking to make that pivot and you find people who have been in your field and have made that pivot, they'll have a soft spot for where you are, and they may be willing to also answer some questions for you. For example, like there are a lot of teachers that have left teaching, transitioning teachers. So if you're talking to teachers who are a couple of years past the classroom, they might feel like, yes, I want to pay it forward, right? I want to help and speak to these other people and help them out. Now, excuse me. Also remember, these people get a lot of requests. So here's how you're going to do it, and here's how you're going to stand out. Number one, please, please, please reach out and be polite. I cannot tell you how many messages I get where people just write to me and they're just asking for something. There isn't even a hello. There's no good morning or hello or my name. There's no please. There's no thank you. They'll just be like, what do you think is the best way to do this? Like, who is this person? What is this person doing? Right? That's how they're asking for advice from a stranger. They're just, how should I do this? Here's my resume. What do you think? Very presumptuous, not friendly, not a representation of the brand that you want to put forward of who you are, right? I don't want to work with somebody that's going to be like that. You don't want to work with somebody who's going to be like that. So please don't allow the frustration of what we're doing, of the job search, to take you away from remembering, kindness and your integrity, okay, and how you like to be treated and how you treat other people, okay. And just the fact that it's if we're reaching out in LinkedIn and you already see my name there, it doesn't mean that you want to not put the name, right? We like to address people by name. We like to say please, thank you, I really appreciate you. Those words go a long way. Knowing what that person does, okay, doing your homework ahead of time, also going to go a long way. I get messages also, just, what do you do? Really? Seriously? Did you even look? Even for 4 seconds to see what I do? And that's very different than if you're reaching out to somebody and you're saying, I see that you help, women to get jobs. I see this. Can you tell me more about your services? That's very different than, what do you do? Okay. Look at what they have done and compliment something. Okay. Talk about a post that they've written, talk about an article they have written, talk about something about them. People love to be recognized. People love to be praised. The person that you're writing to, remember, they are not just a hiring manager or just a recruiter. At the end of the day, They are a daughter, a mother, a sister, a wife, a friend, a person, a human being. I'm always talking about women, right? But they're another human being, a father, a brother, a son, you get the picture. And they are somebody that deserves to be treated with respect. Okay, so you should treat them that way, with respect. Okay, not just asking for something. So when you reach out to somebody, sometimes people will write to me and they say, I love what you do. Your posts are so inspiring. I love how you help others. I love your positive messages. Or they'll tell me, oh, I loved, and they'll mention a part in the middle of one of my videos. And what does that showcase to me? That they actually watched the video, or at least half of it, right? So go out of your way to be complimentary towards the person that you're asking for something. And then be direct, okay? Don't just let's connect and can we chat? Be very connect about what you're looking for, okay? Dear so-and-so, I love, I love your post about this. I love that your company talks all about that. I recently applied to this position. I bring this to the table. I would love an opportunity to talk to you about how I can be beneficial to the company. Thank you so much. I hope to hear from you, right? Tell them what you want. You're not looking for friendships. You're looking to build this kind of relationship. Ask them what you want. Okay, so here's how you're going to do it. You're going to be polite. You're going to reach out to these people. You're going to be complimentary. Definitely mind your P's and Q's. You're going to say please. You're going to say thank you. You're not going to badger the people. Understand that people aren't ghosting you. Okay, if you reach out cold to somebody that you don't know, they may get hundreds of those a day. Okay, and some people may get less. So you want to reach out to people who are more newly in the fields, that may be getting less of those requests. Be polite, be friendly, be appreciative, and be persistent. Okay, and I don't mean persistent with the one person. I mean persistent in your efforts. So if you're reaching out to 10 people and 1 or 2 people reach back to you, that's fantastic. That's 1 or 2 more people who are willing to give you some insight that you didn't have yesterday. Okay, so I hope you found this super helpful for you. Go back and watch part 1 about how to reach out and find out about first connections and second connections. And then tune in next week when we're going to talk about those follow-up emails after you've been on those interviews and how you can follow up with the hiring managers and recruiters. You want some more help? Pop on over to my website, cindylish.com. I'll put some links below. Let's chat. Let's have that free 45-minute discovery call to talk about how I can help you to be super successful in your job search. I hope you have a productive week. Always remember you're a warrior, and I'll catch you the next time. Bye-bye.